What's up, guys? Welcome to Red Maple Ranch. My name's Sean, and behind me the Case tracked loader with a missing track. So let's get that fixed. So a few weeks ago I was down here in the Case pushing some stumps out, ended up throwing a track. So now that it's dry enough to get down here to fix, first thing we got to look for is where the brake is on these tracks. So I'm not seeing it on any side up, so see if we can get the skid steer in here, flip this thing over and find the brake point. Okay, so now that we got that flipped over, you can see a little better. A lot of these tracks have a solid link somewhere in them. And you can see the difference between a standard link, which is these two holes, and then our solid link here, which is a big square piece of metal and has these saw teeth that hold the track together. So let's get this one apart. That'll break the track and we can work on putting it back together. So again, here's our 4 bolts that correspond to the solid link in there. So basically just going to try and get these 4 bolts out. There's no nut on the back, it actually just threads right down into the link. And of course some of these bolt heads get pretty worn in being on the side of the tracks like this. Most of the time they'll come out like that. Lose your bolts. Get too short in the front, too long in the back. And we use a stick to get the dirt out there. Okay. All right, now that that's off, you can pull these links apart. And of course you can kind of see how those teeth hold that together now. So get this apart. Okay, now that's broken free. Get the skid steer in here and try to line this thing back up on the sprocket. All right, well that's it for putting the track back on. Not the easiest thing to do out in the middle of the field here, but it is doable if you have the right equipment and the tools. The reason the track went off in the first place is because I blew the seals on the tensioning sprocket here. There's a cylinder in there that you put grease in. Lots of videos online show you where the grease fittings are and how to tension the tracks, but the seals went bad and the piston was able to move in, and that's what loosened the track to let it jump off the idler and the sprocket in the back. The next job is going to be to try to fix this tension sprocket temporarily till we can get a new one.